everybody. We are back, sitting here with Courteney Cox. And there's something we should probably discuss. You and I were linked romantically in the tabloids.
Yes, I remember.
Which was probably not great news for you. It was great for me. But let's first of all put this thing up so people know we're not kidding. This came out, I don't know, a couple of months ago. You actually flipped for Conan O Brien. That's my favorite. You can put it down now. That's all right. That's hanging on my wall, by the way. But
How much did you get for that?
How much did I get for it? No, well, come on. I was shocked by this thing, first of all, because of the implausibility of the whole thing. It said you flipped for my red hair and freckles.
First of all, you don't have red hair.
No, it's got like a reddish, slight reddish tint, but it's really not that red.
No.
And second of all, I don't see you like flipping for, he's got red hair and freckles. I'll break up with Carrot Top and go out with him, you know? It didn't seem like that plausible. But I'm curious, this happens, you have to understand, this happens to you.
I can't believe that. That's not even nice to yourself.
What? I'm self-deprecating wit. I've built a whole empire on it. Yeah.
I won't stop you now.
Yeah, there's a narrow shell of self-deprecating humor, and then inside that there's just like 55 pounds of pure ego. That's right.
Okay, I won't blow your whole thing.
Yeah, please, I've worked this whole thing out. Now, you, but like this, you're romantically linked to people all the time. This was a big deal for me because this is a true story, the only tabloid story that I had before this one was a little blip in the Globe that said, Conan O'Brien doesn't wash his hands after he uses the bathroom. I'm serious, so I went...
There was also the, you have high cholesterol.
Oh, there was, yeah.
That other shocking tidbit.
It just shows you, like, how important I am to the tabloids. But what was funny is that this thing, I went from that to... You have completely flipped over me, and you and I are at some cafe munching on veggie burgers, deeply in love. And I just wanted to thank you. I don't know what happened, but it just, I got a couple of people from high school calling me up, saying, like, is this true, you and Courteney Cox? And I was, nah, it's not really true. Wink. But do you get used to that? I mean, this stuff happens to you all the time.
Yeah, I don't even...
You don't even read them?
No, that one I read, and I thought it was very funny.
Wait a minute, that one was so comically ridiculous you had to read it?
That one I put on my refrigerator. No!
Oh, no! Stop! Please!
He likes this!
Yeah, please!
No,
please!
I read
This is
it
two
because...
people that are very attracted to each other goofing around. Now, what...
Because we have a mutual friend.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
Now,
that's why it was extra. But...
Yeah, exactly. Don't worry about it. You'll see. You're writing a book, I understand? Or you're thinking about writing a book?
I should write a book.
You should write a book.
Yeah. I want to write a book that's called What Pisses Me Off by Courteney Cox.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this a... Well...
Just like tidbits. Don't you ever, like, aren't there 1,000 things that you just... Everybody can relate to that you just piss you off?
Well, not 1,000, but yeah. There are things, yeah, that irritate all of us. What kind of things are you talking about?
Okay, like, I would, like, have sections in my book. It would be, you know... maybe like men or this or well, there'll be certain sections, but like numbers, for instance. I won't stick on that because you're going to like boot me again. And
No. This show has become a lot like American Gladiators. Don't ask me why. But what do you mean? Like, what about men irritates you?
Not men. Let me do my numbers thing because I don't think it would be safe to do the other one. Okay, like numbers. For instance, have you ever got it? Someone would leave a message on your machine or whatever, and numbers go in rhythms. So if your number is 310-471-28.
Right.
You can remember that.
Right.
But if on your machine they say, and this happens sometimes, they'll go, okay, please call it back at 3-417-242-3. It's like, how can you remember that?
Like they run them all together? That's what your complaint is?
Yeah, a whole other rhythm to it. That's
this is going to be a thick book, isn't it? I mean,
it's going to be a thick book.
No, if that, I'm just thinking. If the rhythm in which people recite a phone number irritates you, I would hate to cut you off in traffic. I would just...
Yeah, you would.
What would you do?
I'd keep my windows up, because I'm obviously not big enough to do anything about it, but I scream very loud.
You scream?
I get very frustrated in traffic.
Would you ram my car if I cut you off?
No, because that would just be stupid from my end, yeah.
Right. So you would just scream at me?
Yeah, I lose my temper when I'm driving.
Right, okay. What?
I mean, I've learned to control it somewhat. Because
you have a bad temper.
Yeah.
You have an Irish temper.
Yeah, do you?
I have a really bad temper, which people don't know.
Do you forget things, though, afterwards, or do you move on?
Do you mean, do I black out and commit murder? Yeah, I get really mad, you're all gonna... And then I black out and I wake up, and there's blood on my hands. And they say, no,
exactly what I meant. That's exactly what I meant. Good.
No, you do get, but no, you get mad, and people don't know that, I guess, when you see your persona. I get, there's certain things that bother me, like I want the show to be right and stuff like that. So, you know, I can have a little bit of a temper there. Very true. Let's talk about your, this intrigued me, because you're so busy, you're making movies, you're doing Friends, you must have a really busy schedule, and then on top of it all, you write for a magazine, which I didn't know.
I have a little helpful hints column in a magazine. How to control your temper. It's just a little, it's in Jane magazine. Jane Pratt's a friend of mine, and it's a great magazine, and in the back of it I have a little column that I like, well, you know, how to do certain things. Like, they could be stupid things from how to get wax off of a table, you know, when candles drip.
Right.
I was just thinking of one actually the other day for women. If you're shiny, like your face,
if you're shiny.
Yeah, women understand.
You mean like if you have like an oily skin? Is that what you mean?
Or, you know, let's say you need powder, because I know you might get powder later on this evening. Some point.
Yes, yeah, I don't know. Yes.
Come on, when your face is a little shiny.
No, wait a minute. No, I mean, you do things for TV, but it's not like I'm in a restaurant or something.
Well, maybe not for you. That's why I said it's for girls. Although this would be a helpful hit to you too.
Although, yeah, men. Okay, I do that.
I mean, men. Okay, forget. I said it was for girls.
Okay.
Like, you know those toilet seat things that you sit on top of when you pull down the paper.
Oh no, we're gonna get this. I know what a toilet seat is. Yeah, I got that. What toilet seat things? Oh, the paper you pull off, the ring, the sanitary ring that covers the toilet seat.
That paper is perfect for dabbing your face. Not after you sit on it, okay? I know someone's gonna say something. This is a tough show, man. No wonder David Arquette has to like pull chickens out and stuff.
We don't make him do that. Believe me, he comes up with that. But anyway, that paper is useful for getting...
Yes, for like touching your face, and it will absorb the oil.
How did someone find that out? That's what I'm curious about.
Right before I came out here, my hair was like piecing, and there wasn't any water, so I put my hand and I realized that Coke is perfect like hairspray. I did it right before I came out.
So you're like sort of a weird MacGyver kind of thing.
Exactly. I'm like the...
You're backstage, you're like pouring a little Coke on your hair, and you've got a sanitary toilet seat cover. Ready to go.
This chewing gum should cover up those bags.
That's not a bad idea.
Hey.
That's great.
Does chewing gum work to cover up bags under the eyes?
No, but I can imagine like a little back here.
Oh my God. Well, Scream 2 opens this Friday. I've heard great things about it. And Friends, like we even have to promote this, but we will. Friends every Thursday at 8 o'clock p.m. right here on NBC. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Continued success. And come on back sometime.
All right.
All right,
thank you.
Good to see you. Thank
Good
you, Courtney.
to see you.
Courtney Cox, everybody.